What's going on, everyone? This week we return from a very unannounced hiatus. Many sports are happening, and the Gold Coast Suns are coming fearlessly. What's going on, everyone? We're here with episode number 123 of the Storm and Beach podcast, talking about all things great and garbage from our sports viewing this week and the past 6 weeks. What's going on, fellas?
Fuck me, where do I start? So Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Best thing ever made, obviously.
Mm-hmm. It's up there. At least the best thing since sliced bread.
Sliced bread will go off eventually. I threw out sliced bread today.
Likewise.
Bread invented?
Yeah, something about bread, limited lifespan and such. Whereas Lord of the Rings will be forever great.
Very true. Matt, how's your fact check going on when sliced bread was invented?
Oh, wow, wait. Only 1928. So
yeah, kind of wild, given we had slicing implements and bread for so long. And no one ever put them together. We were just ripping it apart like cavemen.
No, but like when it says sliced bread invented, surely that means like selling it sliced.
No.
Because before that, people were just like fucking putting their hand into a loaf and ripping bread out.
Yeah,
it's not like it's not a bougie restaurant that like expects you to rip the bread before you dip it into your soup.
Didn't you see the plate that Gandalf got in the Green Dragon?
Yeah, but like
it's like a hunk of bread, a wedge of cheese, a pint of ale, and you just rip little
fucking
bits
jar of
off
hops
it,
and water. I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You just nibble bits off it like a rodent.
Some surly Irishman is like, lousy sliced bread. It's ruined McGavigan's fistful of wheat.
McGavigan.
No, but
you
that's
had so many fucking Irish names to choose from, dude, and you went with one that sounded more Scottish.
Also, no. So, Lord of the Rings came out in 1954. So, 28 to 54.
It had a pretty short run. Sliced bread as number one.
Yeah. Tough competition.
Did you say 1928?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Sorry, so I'm just doing the math in my head. That's the pretty classic, like post-war, like industrial and technology
economic boost.
boom.
Yeah, for sure.
Certainly not an economic boost in Germany then, but
no,
for most of the modern world at that point, they would have been,
No, like, look at this abundance of bayonets we have. What can we do with these?
That's what.
Hey, pass me that loaf of bread.
Based off how all inventions are created for wartime purposes, what was the bread slicer originally used for? One can only think.
Torture.
Yeah,
I'm picturing Isaac's bayonets literally in like the Baker's Delight bread slicer.
Yeah. The Tsar of the Ottoman Empire was just dropping people into a barrel, and then they shimmied bayonets up and down against it, sliced them into a bunch of pieces.
World War One was famously known for, or maybe infamously, for like sort of being the experimental war, where a guy would just get like a medieval flail and weld bayonets to it and be like, "What about this?"
It was a logical next step because someone must have gotten hungry when they saw the dude in the barrel go through it and went, you know what? That slice of meat, if only we had something to put either side of that. And then next room over, mustard gas testing. And they went, ham and mustard sandwich on perfectly even pieces of bread, thanks to our incredibly sharp bayonets.
I think a rat got into the mustard chamber. Next, and then before you know it, you got Dijon flavored honey mustard chips. That's simple.
Chips, mate. You're jumping ahead. Technologically, that is far superior to sliced bread.
Whoa. Actually, I wonder if it is.
Yeah,
I think
Matt, fact check
legitimately,
when sliced potato came out.
I think
The
that was on the
earliest. Oh, sorry.
1976 Battle Pass.
Yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense.
The earliest recording of the potato chip is somehow 1817.
No, so, okay, no,
Impl-
potato crisp.
implying
Potato
chips
crisp.
were not only crisped but sliced prior to
No,
being crisp.
search crisp. Because you're coming up with fucking hot chips at that point, aren't you?
1853.
Fuck off. There's no way.
Derek, do you think we could slice the bread? My God.
Yeah, Mr. Laves was like, I wonder why we haven't done this to bread yet.
What the fuck are you Googling it? Because the potato chip says was invented by Smith's Potato Crisps, formed in 1920.
Oh, that's big Smith propaganda right there.
Oh,
I
no.
reckon.
Food historians say 1817.
Well, there you go. Exactly. Mr. Smith just Thomas Edison'd it. It just came in over the top. But either way, it sounded like it was around before sliced bread, regardless.
That is bizarre.
Okay. The most popular potato chip legend goes like this. One day in 1853, the shipping and railroad baron Cornelius Vanderbilt, which is the most baron-like name of all time, was dining at Moon's Lake House. Disappointed by the fried potatoes he'd been served, he sent them back to the kitchen and asked for more thinly sliced ones.
Yeah.
George Crumb, a famed chef of Native American and black heritage, took umbrage at the request and in an I'll show him mood, sliced some potatoes as thin as he could, fried them to a crisp and served them.
That Mr. Crumb was not a chef back then, I'll say that much.
The American Heritage the American Heritage magazine would dub Crumb the Edison of Greece. So there you go.
Oh, bruh.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't calling him a person yet, but he can be the ambassador of Greece.
No, the Edison.
Slide.
The Edison of Greece. That's fine. That's all good.
It's funny to think too, like, because I am picturing Smith's chips, but thinly cut chips were probably like 3 inches thick still. And it's just like, by God.
I'm picturing the dude out of
sliced
Goodfellas.
into thirds.
I was thinking, like, as soon as you said Smiths, my mind went to like the etymology of surnames. And I was like, and then you say Crumb, and I was like, that's got to be one of the most recent, applicable surnames to occupation, surely.
Yeah.
The distinguished chef, Mr. Crumb.
Crumb. Schnitzel von Crumb.
Yeah, private
very
chef for
low
a
tongue.
railroad tycoon in the 1800s. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Should we bring back the title of Baron?
I don't think it went anywhere, dude.
Oh.
Last notable Baron, Red.
Fuck's sake. Oh, actually, around the corner from me, there's this really good one, actually. Nice bloke. Chicken.
Chicken Baron.
Yeah, we have a Chicken Baron.
That's
Not
bad,
the Baron
actually.
von Chicken, but Chicken Baron.
Gotcha.
A
Well,
Baron is a member of the lowest order of British nobility.
interesting.
But noble nonetheless.
Barons usually be referred to as Lord. So,
Well, there is a Baron coming back.
Oh.
Baron Trump.
Oh.
brother,
They need to pass him a basketball. He's tall as fuck.
Yeah,
that kid.
You know when kids would lie too much in high school? I saw this tweet, and it goes, Baron Trump, heir of the mighty Trump legacy, obviously, 6'9", sure, he's tall as you said, athletic, maybe,
Maybe.
IQ of 170, That's very high, isn't it? It was so high, Stephen Hawking's body couldn't even handle any other basic function.
Put all his points into intelligence.
How did Sir Stephen get here?
Maxed all his stats.
He got to a certain point. I was like, let's just withdraw this, and then we'll respec into intelligence.
Oh no!
It just seems high. I was like 150. I'd be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
the prodigal son, but 170.
Yeah, that had to be published by like Trump's original doctor when he first went to the White House, who said he was like 100 kilos. And he's like, if Trump was 100 kilos, Keelan's 35. Got to be the same guy.
I've got Matt's thunder here. It's fucking wild.
Oh, you might have borrowed that from me yesterday. I lost power 3 times in the space of 15 minutes.
Oh, we should probably speed this shit along then, shouldn't we?
I'm all good here now, but don't know about you guys.
No, you'll cop it too.
Yeah, we'll see. Matt, what's been going on?
Oh, man. After 6 weeks, not much.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Don't let time change you fucking old geezer.
Yeah,
Right.
I've got to say, creeping up on 30 and still not doing a lot.
Oh, it got kind of sad.
Yeah. Have you not shaved your beard since our last episode?
No, probably not, actually.
He definitely hasn't cut his hair.
Neither have I, to be fair.
Yeah, but you're in a band, so it's fine.
Well, Matt's a comedian.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but,
Matt, are you going out the beard so you can become both the bear and the man from the question, who would you prefer to meet in the woods?
That's... I don't have an answer that I'm happy with for that.
Given his lack of success with women, he's turning into a bear of sorts.
Yeah. That's where I was pivoting to as well, if he chose bear.
That's not bad. I like that.
Do you have anything planned on the cards for your Wizards Guild initiation ceremony?
Surely.
No, not at all, actually.
Haven't picked out a good robe or hooded robe?
Do you think you could pull a robe off in 2024?
Isaac did on the weekend.
I did, yeah.
More of a cape, but
Yeah.
capes and robes come from the same genus.
From the same cloth, if you will.
What did you? What did you get? What were you donning a robe for?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings roleplay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so that part wasn't a joke in the pre-show.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
I had a legitimate black wig and elf ears on, and a green cloak of sorts.
He was legitimately Arwen.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
It
was
wasn't a
great
sex
time.
thing.
Not for Keelan, anyway.
No.
what
What happened
was
on the couch after I went to bed? Who knows?
What was the occasion?
Well, we had Salty Season on Friday night. And so I told Isaac he was allowed to play the Journeys in Middle-earth game again if he came to Salty Season and stayed the night.
I see. Did you go to Salty Season as the
I did.
elf?
No.
No, not as the elf. No.
Ah, that would have been cool. Oh,
No.
Nah.
Being the only person dressed up at an event makes you that guy. unfortunately. Potentially even worse than being the idiot that falls for the one kid telling you it's a free dress day the next day.
Oh man.
Yeah, because one's like actively by choice.
Yeah. You don't turn up at the event going, who do I give my gold coin donation to? You just look like you've got something wrong with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 But no, Saturday was good. The game was very fun.
Friday night was also good.
Friday night was good too. Sam was like, "Why aren't you in any of these videos on social media?" I was like, "Because I was standing at the back near the door where the cool air was."
Notable hot dude.
Yeah, do run hot.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a lovely evening. It was fucking hot on stage, I'll tell you that for free. There was sweat everywhere. But yeah, Lord of the Rings on Saturday was even better. So yeah, why be in a band when you can just play Lord of the Rings board games all the time? I think that's probably the optimal way to spend your time. Yeah, more relaxing.
Much better.
And Isaac even turned up with baked goods. It was excellent.
I did. I was prepped. I brought, second breakfast and afternoon tea.
Mini quiche.
That is unreal.
Quiche, sausage rolls. Way to go.
Those sausage rolls were pretty lethal.
They were very good.
Yeah, they were also pretty lethal when Mum found them in the air fryer 2 days later. That second batch. Turns out we forgot about them.
Yeah.
And no one used the air fryer.
I see. Fair enough. I did think about that as I was leaving. I was like, I wonder how long it's going to take someone to use the air fryer and find this treat here.
There you go.
Too long.
Yep. And the vegan found them. Mm-hmm. Bet she wasn't even tempted to have a crack.
Yeah. I would have. I just want to put the air fryer back on for 5 minutes.
Sausages are cured to an extent, right?
Yeah, exactly. Would have been fine.
2 days of room temp never hurt anyone.
They were selling 2.5 kilos of Frankfurts at one of those wholesale stores the other day for $5.
Oh,
seemed a bit too cheap.
You could have prepped for footy season in one go.
Yeah, that price sounds like they're just selling food poisoning in a bag.
Yeah, well,
right?
If you boil a Frankfurt for long enough, you'll kill anything. How long do you have to boil a frozen Frankfurt? Because you could have legitimately bought enough for the whole season in one go.
I think long enough to thaw it out, and that's fine.
Well, no shit.
Like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's not even that long. Matt, I need you to go back.
Yeah. Oh, that a good stack of them. Couple of bricks worth.
I hope they still do.
I don't know. I hope no one's buying them. It seems sus.
Parents got to feed their kids something when they have friends over, you know?
2.5 kilos of dog.
Might have a lot of friends
So many
over.
dogs.
Children's birthday parties, dude.
Yeah.
It's meat, ish. So you can leave it at room temp for long enough that, the entire party of children can just graze on it for hours.
Yeah, including meat. It's fine.
Yeah.
You can
Including
make
meat, which is including pork.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can make so many pigs in blankets.
Oh, you could.
Well, they're already pigs in blankets in a way.
True.
Pigs
Really
and
cold pigs.
Little bean bags. No, sleeping
Bean
bags.
bag.
I forgot what a sleeping bag was.
What are you doing at uni again? Marketing? Really selling this food product there. Trying to flog off. Hot dogs in blankets. Pigs in bean bags. Get them while they're hot.
I'm thinking outside the box.
To be fair, what kind of marketing degree ends up being the dude spinning the sign, pointing the thing? Pigs in bean bags.
Pigs in beanbags sounds like a Scottish food item, slightly related to haggis, but
Yeah,
you
it
can
would be
sort of
something
get what
horrendous.
it's made out of instead.
You could, I don't know, deep fry. Has anyone ever made deep fried baked beans?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It has to be. The Americans deep fry everything. They like deep fry butter and all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
No,
Without
you're
doubt.
reaching too far. You're jumping across too many oceans. The Scottish deep fry everything, and they love beans.
Yeah, they would undoubtedly do it.
Do you think it comes as a deep fried
Oh, it looks like a poo.
collective of baked beans, or does it come as individually deep fried beans then
No.
coated in baked bean sauce?
No, someone on Reddit made it. It looks like a poo. Whereas other people have turned them into like baked bean fritters.
Yeah, that seems
that
more
looks
sensible.
a little bit more sensible. Whereas that's a poo.
It's
Like my phone screen's a bit too bright, but that is a poo.
Oh,
Let me just
that
turn
is-
it down.
That is
There you go.
the character that was removed from The Simpsons, without a doubt.
Oh, did a poo get removed?
Yeah, I believe so.
Kind of racist, don't you think?
Whoa.
Yeah, anyway. So yeah, we should deep fry some beans. What I was getting at, something to do with sausage and deep fried beans. Cover a sausage in beans and then deep fry it.
Oh,
So what you want is a deep fried full English,
That would be fucking incredible.
like straight from The Simpsons.
Or-
the whole plate and everything, right in the fryer.
No, fuck the plate. Because you could turn it into something beef Wellington-esque by covering sausage in beans and then encasing that in bacon. And then, where'd you put the egg?
It goes right in the middle, in the middle of the sausage. It starts as Scotch egg.
Oh, good
Yeah.
move that. Although I feel like you probably have to cook the egg like 3 times in this situation. Then you're going to end up with like the rubberiest oaks of all time. Oaks?
Oaks.
Yolks of all time. Sorry, I've had 6 weeks off podcasting and talking. English is difficult, clearly.
Been in a darkness retreat for a month and a half.
Yeah, been speaking only Elvish. But yeah, so yolks are going to end up real gross. There's got to be a better way to do it. If you scramble them, you can probably just mix them in with the beans.
Yeah, possibly. Or maybe you start with a frozen egg and build around a frozen egg. So by the time
The
cooks,
ice cream sandwich method. No,
yeah,
not
the old
sandwich. Ice cream
deep fried
Yeah,
ice cream, super frozen ice cream.
super frozen egg. All right, in the middle of a sausage.
Yeah,
I'm assuming you're getting some sort of hole
Ball of
boring
sausage.
device, like literally a drill, drilling through a sausage, filling it with egg.
yeah. You got to freeze
Multiple
the egg
eggs.
into a tube shape.
Yeah, because I think you kind of want to end up with, being able to take a slice off the welly at the end of it, and each person gets a yolk.
Yes,
That would be
I have
prime.
seen a roll of egg that does exactly this.
Actually,
Yeah. It's been made by people.
well, then we just get this pre-made product, fucking
Yeah.
slam it in the biggest hot dog of all time, wrap that shit in, put it in beans, put bacon around it. And the mushroom thing you put in a welly already covers mushrooms, so you put that in with the beans and whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
And then
I
you
don't think we're missing anything, are we?
wrap it around some, like flattened out bread. Wrap it around with that, and then have at it.
I think you just serve it with a Yorkshire pudding. That's got wheat in it, right?
True. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just, you take a slice, and you
Put
got
it
a
between 2 Yorkshires.
perfect cross section of a full English.
Yeah, and then you put it between 2 Yorkshires and cover it in gravy.
Yeah.
And we should make this. This sounds fucking incredible. And we should start a food truck.
could be.
Storming the breakfast is a bit much.
Yeah.
Is there some kind of heart condition that starts with a B, perhaps?
Probably.
because that would be optimal. Because that's what you're getting.
Bypass?
Oh,
Storming the bypass. That sounds like
fucking
that's a pretty
sick.
apt name for what we're trying to achieve.
yep. That's actually incredible.
Speedrun the bypass.
Yeah, and then we'll set up only in towns that have been bypassed by the M1 at some point, and then it'd be like a double meaning, kind of fun. So we'll set up in Ballina.
Eagleby? Ballina?
Does Eagleby count?
I don't know. It's just fun
Chugan.
to say.
Yeah.
Chugan. Yeah. That'll go well with the culture there of surf and health people and old people.
Old people will like it. They just have
They'll
to have
love it.
another handful of pills to get it down.
There's so many old people in Chugan.
You been much, or
I've been enough to notice it.
you don't seem like a big Chugan kind of guy, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. I never like going to Main Beach.
Are
So
you saying Matt's the antithesis of the healthy people he described at Jugan?
It might be a bit much, but he doesn't have any sun streaks in his hair, so
Chugan does have the fish and chip shops with the one lady with like the bright orange skin.
yeah, like a canteen lady.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
tanned leather around her.
Yeah, when they get sick of working for other people, they go, you know what, fuck this shit. Opening a fish and chip shop.
It's like kind of the same thing.
And their business is 75% hot box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of fish and chip shop.
It's like an adult canteen.
Do they even... There's no point calling them fish and chip shop. That's one of the ones that might have a fish in their logo, but they call themselves a something takeaway.
Yes, absolutely a takeaway. Not a fish and chip shop.
Like Doris's Takeaway or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Owned
been
and
many-
operated by
Many a
Doris.
year since we cooked a fish here.
Come get an old stale meal out of Doris's hot box.
Oh, no. Oh, why does it smell so fishy?
Have you ever been to one of those that like it closes at 5 p.m. It's 4:45 and there's a literal mountain, like 15 high dim sum mountain.
And you buy them all for $3.
And they refuse to cook anything else.
Sometimes yes, but other times like I don't know, you're not hungry and you just think, what's going to happen to all those dimmies?
They stay in there till tomorrow.
They do, don't they?
They're
They get a
breakfast
refresh
dimmies.
the next day.
You want to believe they don't, but you know they do.
You want to
Well-
believe they don't, but when they open at 9 the next morning, their hot box is full again.
It's
The fries aren't even on.
weird because you were waiting out the front at 5 to 9 and you literally saw Doris open the door too. She was first there and the hot box is full. I've just kicked my desk so hard my monitor moved. It's not the storm, I promise.
It's a very like balanced ecosystem actually when you think about it, because you're like, it's like who's gonna buy these disgusting crunchy dim sims? But you know, the guy that's been working on the road from midnight, 3 Red Bulls and a liter of chocolate milk deep. He just wants sustenance.
Yep.
And they don't notice anything funky about it because their poops are weird already given the things you've already said.
Very energy drinks.
And milk.
No. Yeah. The world needs ditch diggers too, but in the food sense.
Yeah.
It's the same people.
That's so...
Venn diagram is a circle.
I think these dim sims are stale. What do you mean? This is how dim sim stays.
Also, if you've been smelling asphalt for like, I don't know, the last 8 to 10 hours, you probably think it's fucking delicious or tastes like nothing anyway and just don't know any better. Because you probably actually been smoking darts too. So they probably taste fine.
Yeah, absolutely. You're just liking the texture at that point.
You're like, fuck, these are so crunchy.
Yeah.
It's like I'm eating asphalt. Which reminds me of a hotbox experience I had in Texas QLD 4385. Which I say like that because it's a reference to that one song.
Good fish and chips out there. Nice fresh fish out of Texas QLD.
No. Luckily, it wasn't a fish and chip shop. It was a service station, and we rocked in, right before they closed, and they were doing variety bags of hotbox food, including chicken tenders.
Nice.
And it was easily the most rigid chicken tender I've ever eaten in my whole life. It could have been omitted from the name. Just chicken.
Jerked cubes.
It was so fucking hard. Like when you're at like 120% boner. It was.
You wake up in the morning super maxed.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like one of those. Absolute fucking rock. It was still tasty though. It was a salt and vinegar tender. I wasn't fucking around.
Yeah,
but it was rock hard.
I was going to ask if it was a specialty tender. I do like the salt and vinegar tenders.
Yeah.
They never sell for some reason, and that's when you clean up.
Yeah, you absolutely fucking clean up. But don't clean up when they're in a variety bag that looks like they've been there for hours.
It's like, I'm really sorry, we're not cooking anymore. We're out of tenders. What do you have? Cheers. I can give you like 10 of these weird salt and vinegar tenders for like $1. 10, you say?
I'll take 20.
Those were actually specifically what I was going to order. I love the variety bags, actually, especially when they don't give a fuck. So, if it was us three, for example, you and Isaac are digging in and you're like, wow, 3 salt and vinegar tenders, potato gems, a dimmy. What'd you get, Matt? And you've got the jerked cubes you were talking about. Just a bag full of them.
You got the chicken hearts. Yeah, fuck.
You can fucking throw me 1 potato gem in here.
Oh, Matt, I'm so full. Do you want one of my 3 lasagna toppers?
Here, I'll sling you half a dry rissole.
Why the fuck are they called lasagna toppers? Where the what the fuck's it going on top of?
They're so expensive too.
Yeah, they're fucking delicious. I had a butter chicken topper once, and it was exactly what it sounds like. It's like crumbed and fried butter chicken. Fucking sick.
I've never put that much thought into it. You've completely sent me. That's going to be like the fakest like thing that there is. The lasagna topper.
Yeah.
Like because someone at some point in history, someone wrote down like, you can use this to top your lasagna. It's just the most morbidly obese man walks in. Give me 10 of them toppers. It's like, he's not putting them on lasagna. He's eating them out of the fucking bag. We all know it.
I'm Googling where it came from. Are you ready?
It's like those BSC muscle bars, When protein bars came out, you had chocolate and vanilla. Everyone was fine with it. Now you got birthday
No one was
cake.
fine with it. No one was fine with it. They tasted like dog shit. Don't fuck around.
But that's precisely what it was for. And
it serves a purpose. It's not for taste.
Some jacked guys like, life is pain. I'm going to eat my fucking dog shit porridge bar so I can lift more and waste less time in the kitchen. And now they've got birthday cake, peanut butter flavored ones, and some fat dude's eating it like, oh, it's a good meal suppressant. And it's like, oh my God, like, now he's even lazier. Now he's got more time to buy more lasagna toppers.
It had to be called lasagna toppers because deep fried lasagna just wasn't selling. It's like you just had to feel like the world's fattest fuck walking into a takeaway shop and ordering the deep fried lasagna.
So I actually don't think you'll guess which country lasagna topper came from unless you've heard it previously.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Like
It's not your
based on-
classic America, Scotland, or
Yeah,
I
based
don't
on
know. It's
what it
definitely not
is, like-
Italy because they're pretentious as
God,
fuck
no.
about their
Yeah.
food.
Please don't be Italy.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Italian, he would have invented it and then be crucified 45 seconds later.
Drunk Italians need to eat something too, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, like based on what it is, immediately you jump to what you've listed it isn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, New Zealand.
It's
It
got,
is
yeah,
New Zealand, yeah.
New Zealand's the other one that jumps out.
Yeah.
It was New Zealand?
Yeah, no, legitimately it is New Zealand.
Checks
yeah.
out. They also love deep frying things.
Oh,
I think that's remnants of Scottish immigrants who wanted to move to the southern hemisphere but live in exactly the same place.
And Tasmania was too far.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like originally it was spelled Toppa.
Topper. Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Which fucking it means patch in Italian.
Very clever.
So it could very much have been,
Fried lasagna.
A little
piece
patch.
of patchy, a little patchwork
patch
of
of
lasagna that's been
lasagna.
fried.
Yeah.
And then some fuckwit's gone, nah, top is spelled with an ER, you knob. And now we've got something that makes absolutely no fucking sense at all.
It was too cool with an A. So they put the ER on it.
None of the pensioners were buying it. And I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
don't know what that
The
is.
older demographic weren't getting around it. So let's put a bit more name recognition into it and put a hard R on the end.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Toppers in Paris.
That's so good.
God.
then-
Anyway.
If they've got butter chicken toppers,
Yeah.
that just opens the possibility for a whole world of toppers out there, really.
I think as long
Anything
as you
could be a
have something
topper.
that's solid enough to fry,
Yeah.
then
Which is
you'll,
just anything frozen, right?
yeah, you can freeze anything. Except for, stuff you can't freeze. By
Such
definition. Well, by definition, I don't think you can technically freeze a solid because it's already a solid and freezing is turning something into a solid, right? So a liquid into a solid. Yes, you could put a solid in the freezer, but you're not actually freezing it, right? Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Okay. Philosophical question.
It's not. It's fucking scientific, you know that.
Is bread frozen when it's in the freezer, or is it just very cold?
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Because I would dare say bread's a solid. It's certainly not beer, which would be liquid bread.
No, it's just more degrees of fuck you. All right, fuck you.
This feels like flat Earth logic.
Who, me or him?
Just like I don't know. I can't even use words anymore. My
That's
brain
what's off,
cells
innit?
have been sapped on lasagna toppers.
I'm actually kind of feeling like one now, to be honest. But it's crazy because I don't fucking look like one.
Oh, well, this is a comedy podcast after all.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Ah, there we go.
We're
Very
back.
thank God.
Yeah.
I didn't know like when to laugh, but
Sorry, I can hit the.
Laugh
Just
track,
make it
please.
clear. I'll hit the laugh track from now on, or the clap track, or whatever. We don't have an actual laugh track.
I do like watching the footage of the Big Bang Theory with no laughs on YouTube.
Fucking Jesus Christ!
There is a
pretty
built-in
grim.
laugh track, but it's so fucking loud.
Oh, you can turn it down.
Yeah, look.
You got to turn it down after the fact. You turn down the preview volume. Yeah.
It's what it is.
Oh, if you want, I could just hit you with one of these.
Oh. What's your announcement?
Fun with soundboards, mostly.
Woo!
Whoopee! Anyway, do you want me to hit transition 5?
Yeah, sure. What,
Fuck, it's a bit dramatic, isn't it?
this week's Butcher of the Week.
It's a bit much.
The
Yeah, no,
nominations.
hold on, let's try it again. That didn't sit right with me. Hold on. Let's try transition 2.
Oh, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, but less Hans Zimmer, more George Lucas.
Any nominations? Butcher of the Week.
That one might have been a misclick. I don't know. I'd like to nominate us for the past 6 weeks, perhaps, or however long it's been.
Yeah, I don't think... teetering on shitlist territory.
No, it's only one nomination. It just kind of happened one day. I don't know. The grand final was, I don't know, boring.
Wasn't
Yeah,
the best.
Was pretty underwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we Lord of the Rings the next day, didn't we? Was that the first iteration? Yeah. And then it was just mentally cooked for the following day, so he just wrote it off. And it wasn't a public holiday on the Monday because AFL are idiots and they should just, put it on that weekend. And then we just wrote it off, and then things just happened. Keelan had a EP launch, so he was nose deep in that.
Matt was doing funny things or whatever.
Yeah, Matt was doing local comedy tour.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I was, technically. It was pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah. I went to Rockhampton.
And I don't know. Isaac was doing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Matt, any nomination?
Nah. Not really.
Hard to trump that one.
Ooh. Sorry, you're nominating America?
The whole
no.
country. Wow.
Probably should.
You can if you'd like, but
I've
you
already
already used your
nominated us.
nomination.
Yeah.
So I'll leave that out there. I'm going to nominate Metcalf's Quality Meats for their delicious pork and apple sausages that I turned into very, very delicious sausage rolls on the weekend.
Oh, that's
They
a good
were
shout.
fucking phenomenal, yeah.
Yeah.
Any pear and prosciutto sausages?
Shut the fuck up,
There
cunt.
was not, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Maybe
I could have
one day.
sliced them into little discs and scattered them about a pizza base.
I'm going to make this fucking pear and prosciutto pizza and it's going to blow your fucking mind, all right? Can't afford
Nice.
prosciutto. Good prosciutto. not the stuff that comes out of the packet and it's chewier than my left testicle.
Can you imagine how prohibitively expensive a pear and prosciutto pizza is now compared to when it was first raised?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to
Oh,
be $40.
I don't think it's pear season either.
No,
Pretty sure they're not a summer fruit, right?
correct.
I feel like a spring, autumn, and spring, winter situation. The other one, autumn, maybe.
That fourth one.
The one no one cares about here because there's no fucking leaves falling off the trees unless you're in like Stanthorpe.
Or Melbourne CBD.
Yeah, well, fuck 'em. They're confused they're looking at all the footy games at that point. They don't give a fuck about the trees.
Exactly. Very true.
Speaking of,
That was pretty funny.
Got there eventually. So a pretty big game of footy happened. It was pretty uneventful. Brisbane became the premiers,
raw.
beating the Sydney Swans 18-12, 120 to 96-60. pretty embarrassing, pretty uneventful. Brisbane Premier Roars for the 2024 season.
Nice.
I'm glad I never have to hear that again.
Yeah. Isaac, he needs some milk. Pulled out in the third quarter with a foot fracture.
Ooh.
Or more likely was just sick of getting hammered.
Also
Pussy.
true. And what else? What else did I have that I made up at the time and then didn't write down? He's Joe and gone from the Lions. Joe Danaher retires.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, thanks.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Went out.
Weird.
You're on an AFL podcast. You don't even follow the AFL on Facebook, do you?
Blaze of glory
Yeah.
to retire and down in, this section of the world. Hanging about Ocean Shores, Brunswick Heads for the rest of his life. Low-key life down there, although he'd probably be spotted pretty easily.
Not a small dude.
No.
I wonder what he's going to do for like the next 40 years.
Hang out.
Maybe figure out what you're going to do for the next 40 years first, Chief. How old is Joe Danaher?
Yeah, he's
Not
30.
terribly old.
He's 30.
Yeah, look.
Matt,
you might have to start.
He's
Wonder what this
fucking-
really successful guy is going to do now that he's retired.
He's packed up now. What the fuck are you going to do?
It seems so rare for a player to not hang around until they've truly faded into obscurity.
If he retires now, he can't get drug tested anymore. He's got away with it.
You got away with it.
He can't keep getting away with it.
It would be cool if he was one of those celebrities, I guess it's fair to say. He just puts out like a post that says, I did it. Like in March, everyone's like, well, what'd you do?
You can take Joe out of Essendon, but you can't take Essendon out of Joe.
That would be, if that was the quote.
That's the legitimate headline, I think.
Yeah.
He just keeps winking at cameras.
I keep getting fucking Black Friday text messages and I'm sick of it. Do you want to know how many I've gotten today?
Sure.
I didn't even think I had subscribed to that many fucking things. I've had
That's what you get for
LSKD,
being an ally.
LSKD, Uncle Rico, Nutrition Warehouse, Muscle Nation, and Spotlight.
Yeah, right.
That's not
All
too
since
bad.
8:30 a.m. today.
I have Spotlight and Lowe's.
Nice.
Are you 55?
What? A man's not allowed to have a Lowe's loyalty card anymore? Where else does one procure Hawaiian shirts?
That's true.
Why do you need a loyalty card if you're only going there
not?
once per cricket match?
Sounds like you're leaving points on the table, my friend.
Fair enough. I've got no appropriate logic for that, except that they're filling up your phone.
They're filling up my phone. They're filling up my wallet. What are you talking about? I have a physical card.
Every dollar spent is a dollar gained.
Yeah, exactly.
What an investment.
Yeah, look, back to the grand final. Pretty disappointing. Not a great game. The only positive was we hit the over. So that's all right. Love to see that. We were lacking behind early, but and blowout to raise a worry. But we managed to scrape over the line by a couple of goals, which was nice.
Oh, and Matt drank some gross stuff.
He did. There's footage of that somewhere in the ether.
Yep.
All right, on to the shoe-in recap then for the year. We're just here hanging out in the cave as per usual. We all finished on 18 points. Difference of margin only. Keelan on top, 494.
Fuck yeah.
Myself, 452, and Matt, 321.
Would be nice to be on bottom a bit, boys.
That's not too bad at the end of the day.
I mean,
I feel like I was off the points by hundreds at one point.
it is weighted to make it a more even competition.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it would be nice to be on bottom every once in a while, boys. We get a bit tired up here.
Measly point difference.
I thought you'd be all right with your fit athlete's legs.
It's on this legs.
What, you're talking about being on top?
Yeah.
I thought you were fit. You're out of breath already.
Yeah. What do you mean already? On top all season? No, not really.
Well, it'll be fine because in in a few months' time we'll just be all on our sides, even pegging.
Oh. Hot.
Interesting.
Anyway. So next season starts, I don't know, fucking March or whatever.
The full season fixture was released, which is good to see. They're doing another opening round next year. First week of March. 4 matches again, obviously. The northern states hosting matches. Brisbane off first, unveiling their flag at the Gabba on Thursday, the 6th of March.
Is that a prediction for how poorly the flag unveiling will go?
Possibly, yeah.
Potential unveiling.
Yep. Hawk up early as well, Friday night against Sydney.
Hawk damn.
And then the Suns hosting the Bombers. Can't wait to start their season off poorly. And the Giants hosting Collingwood.
Sorry, just to clarify, I was booing the Bombers. I don't like them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We gotcha. So, what do we have? Less than 5 months now, boys, until we're back.
I'll take Brisbane, Hawthorn, Suns, and I forgot the last game.
Pies, Giants.
I'll take. Pies? No, take the Giants.
Okay.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Yep.
Who would you like to shoe in?
Hawk.
All right. You heard it here first. Keelan's first multi of the year.
Get them out of the way in 2024.
Get early odds before they close, before they swing.
Get really early odds. They're definitely not even open yet, dude. Call your local dodgy bookie of choice.
Yeah.
Just quietly, definitely want to go see Hawk at the G next season. Going to make that happen, I think. And I've seen cricket at the G. I don't think I've seen footy at the G, so that'll be nice.
Ooh. That would be cool.
I also haven't seen footy at the G, but I have seen cricket at the G.
Oh, do you want to come on down?
Mayhaps.
Do Hawk play Suns at the G?
That could be cool.
Probably not.
Probably not, but
No, yeah.
who knows? Maybe. Here's the odds for your opening round multi, Keelan. 324 for those 4 selections.
Not bad.
the odds are already up, so
that's wild.
Place a multi for 5 months' time.
I can't believe that, actually. Would you believe yet again in the who each team plays twice in 2025, the Suns do not play either Hawk or North twice in typical fashion.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are these small market bad teams? Not the Suns or Hawk. You know who you are.
Let's have a look. Oh my God, would it kill you just to put it in a list? God, I don't want to read an article of the fixture.
They can fit more ads into an article, Chief.
This is truly awful.
Or for what?
If they don't play them twice, I believe I saw earlier today that Hock are playing on the Gold Coast, so guess not.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll go. Low key early lock. Carlton for top 8. They play
Really?
Bombers, Eagles, and Roos twice. That's 6 wins.
Good point. Good point. Bigger disappointment, although it could be an option. Suns v Hock, Thursday the 15th of May in Darwin.
I was really hoping you were going to say Launceston. That would have been fun. I think actually the first Friday night game in Tassie is happening next season, though. Actually, I think I saw that today.
Wowee, there you go.
So that'd be fun. We could go to that and be fucking ice cold.
Yeah,
Talking double down jackets and an outer layer.
mm-hmm. You would turn ourselves into pigs in bean bags.
With the amount of sausage rolls I'd be demolishing, I would be fucking 60% meat, including pork.
Oh, down there, I would, yeah. I'd be hammering the Savs.
Yeah.
I love a Savoy down there.
Do you reckon that?
Well, fucking Lonnie's basically a local footy ground. Surely they'd have a much more interesting assortment of food and beverage.
Oh, yeah. It has to be hot box vibes at York Park.
Yeah, you're 100% having... which one is it? James Bogues is the only beer available.
Yeah.
Certainly not a Cascade to be seen.
National Pies as well, not 4 and 20s.
No, not fucking around. And then, yeah, I don't know, crumbed sausage.
Yeah. Just Sav in paper bag.
That'd be fucking swell.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out the grocer / takeaway shop underneath the office does a $4 crumbed sausage. It's
Is it large?
it's been it's a pretty solid size. It's been a dangerous revelation. I will never financially or calorically recover.
Yeah, probably not. When I was at my fattest, I was working in an office in Fortitude Valley. And at the Valley train station, there's, a food court on top of it, Valley Metro, right? And there's a Food Works there. And at the Food Works, you could get $2.50 for a portion of chips and gravy. In like, the styrofoam box, like the rectangular box. Not like, a cup of chips. It was a decent sized portion of chips and gravy.
Like a HSP portion or the smaller styrofoam box?
Yeah, probably maybe slightly less than what you would get in a HSP portion worth of chips, or about there. Yeah, probably about there.
I mean, even if it is slightly smaller, it's pretty wild given that HSP is, like $12. But
yeah, exactly. But yeah, smothered in gravy for $2.50.
I bet that fucking dickheads have raised the price to $3.50 now too because of inflation.
Surely.
Pricks.
Yeah, surely.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, there was many days lost in battle against calories while I was working there.
And unfortunately, it's not just about winning battles; it's about winning an entire war. So, your poor arteries.
In for a long haul. Now, another good thing coming out of the fish release was a lot more Thursday night footy games, which last year was an issue once they stopped. Because, what else are you meant to do on a Thursday night? You just sit around and twiddle your thumbs, basically.
Some of us have other things we can be doing. Champion?
Not as good as watching footy, though, is it?
I like going to bed. I like being in bed with like screens off at 9:30.
You
9:30.
You want to go grab
night.
your bloody red glasses as well?
Orange, you fucking dickhead. I don't have those.
Why not?
Not cool enough.
Sounds like you're not committed. to the bulletproof lifestyle.
That's what I'm hearing.
I'm committed to fucking bulletproof lifestyle. I had 2 large coffees today. I'm fucking flying, dude.
Full of grass-fed butter.
Full of butter. Dude, I tried that shit once, see what all the fuss was about, and it tasted fucking feral.
You get used to it. After a while, I didn't mind it.
Did you actually keep doing it?
Yeah. But I did it for like 3.5 months. That was
your poor arteries again. Fuck it. Is this while you're on the chips and gravy diet, or
yeah? This was coming off the chips and gravy diet because changes needed to be made.
No, that's fair.
Changes, and it worked. So
some change is better than none change.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient Chinese proverb. As the sun goes down, my camera is getting warmer and warmer, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Mm-hmm. Looking like the canteen lady Matt referenced earlier. It's actually fucking orange.
But yeah, so there's 23 Thursday night games scheduled for next season, which is phenomenal. So just about every week of the season.
With Essendon playing
4 in the first 16.
But
so maybe I will find something to do on Thursday nights instead.
Yeah. Is it one Thursday night game a week? Was it? Or was it more than one? Just one?
Just one a week. But there was only 14 in total last season.
The quick maths is, what, 9 more?
9 more, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
And Hawker, I think Hawker tied most Friday night games because they're a primetime team, which is nice.
Get the people going.
Yeah. 4 of them. 4 primetime games. I'm pretty sure one was in Launceston, but...
Big for them.
Yeah.
I imagine North will spend, a fair portion of the season buried on Saturday or Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Sunday 2 p.m. for sure.
Yeah. In that 1:30 slot on either day.
They could put North in the one in like a,
the
15, 20 minute window after the actual interesting game on the Saturday starts. And then that way there's something to change into on the breaks.
Yeah. They might, yeah.
And that's about it.
They could, find themselves in that second game at 4 p.m. slot as well.
Yeah.
Quite easily.
Something's better than nothing in the case of, watching North or watching ads. So, don't want to be the bearer of bad news, Matt, but I saw a rumor about LDU going to Hock. So,
yeah,
don't know where the fuck he'd fit in, but it is what it is.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I don't know why you'd stick around North at the moment.
Yeah, trust the process, I think, is the phrase.
Yeah, but
hard when your process leaves.
Yeah, fair. Zing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Cherry was looking promising, which is cool.
That's true.
It's one of the harder roles to fill, I think. I don't think there's going to be any shortage of speedy midfield people.
I think especially as a young player being that confident in the ruck is pretty good for you to have on board.
Mm-hmm. You will have the helmet homies next season. Jerry and Caleb Daniel.
I do like Caleb.
The dome duo.
The dynamic domes. He feels like a good energy guy to have, which, they need because somebody axed them all.
Isn't Caleb Daniels like 4 foot?
Yeah.
Known energy guy because of his height.
His experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be fine. Concussion couple running around out there.
I've heard it's more for lacerations.
Huh.
Checks out.
Yeah, so they could be the It's all good.
Ah, I want to hear it.
I was going to say laceration lovers.
The laceration lads.
Oh, yeah. Probably works better. I was picturing them kissing, though.
It's is that a thing that happens?
AFL players.
Yeah, the sport guys get all cut up in the face because you don't see it often.
I can't imagine it happens that often.
Not them, because they've got fucking domes on.
Yeah. I mean, I wore headgear while playing rugby, and it was literally just to save my ears.
That's smart.
And look at them.
I
No
can't
cauliflower.
remember having any concussion, so I think it worked for that too.
Can you Google concussion and see if the links are purple?
But I think either way, Caleb Daniel will be good for the Roos for a bit of veteran presence.
Someone's better than no one or whatever.
Yeah. Is that link purple?
Forgetting what colours look like?
It's hard to tell on this screen.
What's your screen? Fucking e-ink?
Well,
You're using
I
a
don't
fucking
know. It's
Kindle?
very deep blue or purple. Either that or all of them are purple.
I don't know. Google something you either definitely have or definitely haven't Googled before and see what the colour is.
Okay. Blue
Wait, sorry, what?
potato salad. Where was your mind going, huh?
I was gonna be like, yeah, Google gay sex.
I wouldn't Google that anyway. I got a bookmark to it.
No, that's fair. Straight to the PH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do wonder
Google
if
image search
anyone's
penis.
I do wonder if anyone's has been getting like auto charged for a PH subscription that they signed up to when they made it free during COVID.
Ooh, definitely.
Surely you got to
Surely.
notice when, like most banks send you notifications now on your phone when you're getting hammered by charges. And and it would surely, pop it with a little PH logo next to it or something. And you'd be like, what the fuck is charging me $15 this month? Actually, how much do you reckon it is?
I reckon a lot of people.
I can't go to it.
unfortunately-
My computer's frozen.
$5.99 a month, I reckon.
$5.99
US?
in
Yeah.
this economy.
Can you Google it on your big TV?
I reckon
I'm
it's like 14.
Google it on
bucks
my main account right now.
or $12.
Not incognito.
No, who cares?
Fuck,
This
it
is
is
grown man's
raw dog in the
computer.
internet.
It's a grown man's computer. Grown man things happen here.
You're just scrolling past all the dicks.
$14.99 a month.
Yeah, let's go.
Is that US or Australian?
It has to be US.
That's fucking rich. That's like what? 20, 25, 28 Australian dollars perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Read it 3 years ago. Lifetime premium membership for $225. You'd rather do that.
3 years ago though. What's it now with inflation and whatnot?
Holy.
Let's have a look.
How much is the lifetime membership? $300.
$225 3 years
Matt
ago.
is doing the math on how much money he'd save. How long until you get return on investment?
I'm surprised they offer that because there's
No, it's legitimately probably sensible, right?
There's no-
Because
no-
you'd lose money on like wizards, but you would
Ooh.
make money off uni students and like young adult men who use it, maybe a little too much initially, and then go, I'm going to use the shit for life, and then they realize that it's a fucking blight on their existence, and then stop using it forever.
I don't think there's any money to be made in like that type of subscription. It's like I would have thought everything's going to monthly. Like that's the way to do it, All video games sell like all these battle passes now. Try and get kids to like keep paying forever.
Isaac, can you find the current price of lifetime PH membership?
I can't see lifetime on their website, but membership is either $14.99 a month or scaled down to $11.99 per month if you buy the yearly pass. So
how much was the Reddit
one-time
one?
payment of $143.88.
How much was the Reddit?
The Reddit one said
like
$225 3 years ago. So put it in an inflation calculator to work that out.
Look,
now,
no, you could probably roughly, make your money back after 2 years. And I think if you...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. Of note, the only acceptable payment method is cryptocurrency.
Huh.
Yeah, because they went through that whole thing where all the card companies were like, yo, this is fucked. You gotta stop all the dodgy stuff getting uploaded. And then I think they started, really hammering down on the dodgy stuff getting uploaded, and then realistically probably realized they can't just stop the flow of incels around the world, and then probably just removed Visa and PayPal as options, to be fair.
True. Yeah, true.
But also, who the fuck is just getting into crypto to pay their fucking porn subscription to be...
Maybe that's what helped crypto in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
You're on the fucking money here, Matthew.
Absolutely. The real driver of innovation is pornography.
You think?
This is actually like a known phenomenon in relation
All right,
to
well
technology.
then redo the sliced bread thing, but instead of water, it's sliced bread.
Cramp. Every fucking time.
Yeah, so they were shooting scenes. Someone got cramp, and they went, "You know what you need? Bread, but not too much bread because you'll get bloated on screen. Let's give you a small piece of bread." And then they sliced it off.
Someone lob me a small piece of bread, please.
Oh no, that was actually hilarious. But the cramp suffering, I really feel for.
I can't believe you get fucking cramps sitting down.
It's the positioning these chairs put me in.
It's a weird stool type of chair.
Yeah, when I put my feet back on the stool thing, it
You don't go to the bar very often, do you?
No, I stand at the bar. Don't sit there and troll my hand through the bar nuts.
Is that what you've been doing under the table this whole time?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cramp.
This is truly awful. I feel like Keelan after being on top of the shoe-in leaderboard all season.
I think you should go for a walk.
Crack a lap, you reckon?
Yeah, crack a quick lap.
I'll do it down and back for the boys. See if I can walk it out.
If he can get up.
He hasn't played any minutes this game, so we've got to get him to run a few to make sure his fitness is up.
And he's genuinely going through it, if you could see his face.
I really enjoy that he's got Benny Ain't. So Isaac, after this, is hopping on the Gold Coast Suns announcement for their... I don't know. They just say Fearless is coming. And so it's like a virtual meeting link, and we're hoping that cameras are on.
I found myself.
And then we hope that they see the big Benny Ainsworth head behind him.
That'd be pretty sweet.
I've found myself in an even worse predicament.
Oh, no.
Somehow I have no pickles.
Oh, no.
Pickle juice my way out of it. I may have to, complete the, I don't know, the only standing podcast in the history of podcasts.
We've done that. We've done a standing podcast before. Well, you specifically have done a standing podcast before.
For this reason, probably.
Legitimately for this reason. I remember it very vividly.
Purple link on the standing podcast. Oh. Having a tough time.
Oh man, he's freehanding it.
Cable too
Enough
short.
cable to make this work. it was hooked up.
I hate that. But yeah, I was just saying.
Test.
I was just leading into your next appointment.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to fearlessly face what fearlessness approaches me shortly. But yeah, I have thrown every Sun's article of clothing I have up on the wall behind me, and as you said, the Benny Ainsworth head. So we'll see how it goes.
Hopefully gets picked out to be, I don't know, fearless ambassador or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Number
that'd
one
actually
ticket
be
holder
sick.
would be great.
Something cool.
I'm just watching you try and rub it out.
Yeah, I don't have a physio and staff here, unfortunately, to work this one out for me.
That's tough because I know that table probably is sturdy enough to hold a man.
Yeah.
So you could lie on it and treat it as a physio table.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I used to have to rub this one out by myself.
Under the desk. So that's okay. Yeah. That's about all I've got for AFL.
Yeah,
And
likewise.
you've got 25 minutes to your next appointment. Mm-hmm. Should we move along?
Yeah, sure. Other sports are happening. Hockey's back, which is great.
Sorry, hold on.
Yep. Hockey on ice is back, which is great.
Thank you. Yeah, I was going for a Disney on Ice thing. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I think the Rangers are going to be very good again, which is nice.
Oh,
the Hurricanes are rolling too.
They did lose the other day, though, to the Jets.
Happen.
No,
Jets are good.
It was like 6-2 or something, which is ironically probably the most any Jets team has scored in New York this season.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Checks out because the Jets playing New Jersey.
I know that. All right, champion.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Jets might have played at Buffalo. I'm not sure of the NFL schedule.
Yeah, dude. Well, the Jets have scored 21 against the Texans.
In New Jersey.
In New Jersey, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. I've literally been to their stadium. I bought one of their hats. I saw one of their games and went, you know what? The Giants are just fucking cooler, aren't they?
They also stink, funnily enough.
Yeah, but like no one's actually expected them to be good for a while.
That's true.
Whereas Jets were like,
we got
Ryan Fitzpatrick will literally save the day, and then 15 minutes later he's fucked, and they went, oh, you know what? Aaron Rodgers, mate, literally saved the day. Oh, wow, what a surprise! The 75-year-old man's injured.
Crazy. Who would have thought?
I think if he retires next year, they still have to pay him like millions of dollars.
$90 million
Yeah,
or something
like
crazy.
actually something stupid.
Yeah. Wild.
And I think he's played like what, less than a game potentially for them.
Well, he's played all the games this season, which is
Has he?
10, I think.
Oh,
But he played, 3 snaps last year.
oh, I'm mixing up last year. That's on me.
Yeah. But also, they aren't good this year, so it hasn't. Him being in the side has not helped.
Well, he threw 0 TDs against Arizona and got a rating of 72. I don't understand how their ratings work because some of these are over 100.
Yeah, it goes up to, I want to say like 130 or something silly. Some weird non-round number, such as the Americans like to do.
Classic. It seems he's very hot and cold because he threw 2 touchdowns and then 3 interceptions for a rating of 55 at one point. But 2 weeks before, he threw 2 touchdowns and scored 120 rating. So,
yeah,
fucking sucks to suck.
Hot and cold. 158.3 is the maximum NFL quarterback rating.
What?
Just because they can.
It's our sport. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the better Jets. The Winnipeg Jets are actually pretty good this season. They got a bunch of huge players, so watch out because they'll be primed for the playoffs.
That's right. The Jets are still the second best thing to come out of Winnipeg. Winnie the Pooh being number 1.
Nice one. NBA is also back. Matt's Pelicans on struggle street.
Not doing well.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
You
know who is good though? The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were
10-2.
Yeah.
You know who was smart and got early odds? This guy
What for the cup?
for the chip, not for the NBA Cup.
Sorry.
And for the Western Conference.
Sorry. I also forgot Dyson Daniels no longer plays for Matt's team.
Yeah,
That's why I was saying they suck, and then I was going to pivot into he doesn't suck.
No, that's the thing. It's like it's hard not to. Maybe relish isn't like the right word because I don't hate the guys that are still on the team, but maybe like the current NBA culture, which no you know, as Isaac knows, no one's like impervious to it. OKC have made some trades, but they still seem a little bit more loyal. Over the past 2 years, I've watched how the New Orleans team were sort of these underdogs that everyone wrote off. You know, their whole thing, putting all their eggs into the Zion basket,
Yep.
and him getting injured. And they, despite all that, with the new head coach, they made the NBA Finals or the playoffs, which was incredible. And then they've just kind of been getting rid of pieces year after year. Like, trade all these guys who are the heart and soul, showed up 100% for every game for this guy who can just shoot slightly better, maybe. And now they're freaking 3-9, bottom of the ladder. I don't know. It's funny how if you kind of get rid of everyone and trade away your whole team, then maybe you won't play so good.
Weird how that works.
Yeah. Funny.
What's it with teams you follow getting rid of everyone?
I don't know.
It's fucking wild.
I mean, it's getting pretty frustrating. They I don't know. I don't really have much to say. I haven't even watched a single game. They traded Jonas Valanciunas. He was my favorite player, so that was incredibly disappointing. They got rid of Larry Nance, who never failed to give 100%, and I think solely like kept the team in it in some games where he would just sort of dig deep and pull out this level of like old school basketball rebounding and hustle that you don't really see.
To be fair, with a name like that,
And they get rid of Dyson Daniels, as you said. It's too many dimensions. It's just like you just think, well, you know, fuck this, you know. I don't want to support the team anymore. To put it simply.
you don't have to. You could just jump ship and jump onto OKC.
Well,
You just go back to the Celtics.
Potentially, yeah.
You can't go back to the Celtics. It seems a bit cheap.
No. I think I might just be like over teams. I think in the
Whoa.
culture, if
Play a guy now.
yeah, in the culture where like nothing, there's no loyalty at all anymore. Because you used to see how like Kevin Garnett got traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Love that team. That was his team. He's like, I owe it to this city. And, you know, it actually took his head coach to quote unquote fire him, kick him off the team because he didn't want to leave. And that's how he ended up at the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
We're never going to see that again. So, yeah, might as well find the guy you like and follow that guy because I don't think you can control what's going to happen.
But if he never went to the Celtics, he wouldn't have been in the Adam Sandler film Uncut Gems.
So I guess like to put any amount of credibility to this whole thing, Jonas Valanciunas played all 82 games or maybe like 79 games. So you can't question his work ethic or willingness to want to be there on the team. And he got something like 50 or 60 double-doubles. So just everything you could want out of a big man showed up, loved the team, loved the city, and yeah, fucking just a number at the end of the day. A little bit sad. Kind of makes you want to not follow the team anymore.
Long story short, Matt's jumping.
But
ship that is fucking hell.
The whole point is like OKC are commendable. Like the fan base is incredible. The team's cool. But why follow them when the same thing could just happen?
Well, you could do it. You could have hope.
What's that?
You could have hope.
No, I don't know. I think we're past that.
Yeah, okay.
Don't give me hope.
Speaking of hope, I hope to get Isaac into this Suns thing on 7 p.m. so that way we can make sure Benny Ainsworth is seen.
Absolutely.
So let's rapidly move along to the Premier League. Sorry.
It's football, isn't it?
Nice one.
I don't actually have Premier League news. I've got PGMOL news. I've got referee news. And they have confirmed. Oh, actually, long story short, Premier League referee David Coates, who's been on the giving end of a lot of decisions that have led to Liverpool doing worse off. Big conspiracy here. Has been found in a video. To be fair, he did look completely pissed off his head. Bad mouthing Jurgen Klopp, calling him a German cunt and such. Like literally, like so. Yeah, like says those words exactly. And then since then, a photo came out also of suspended referee David Coote snorting a white substance off the table at the Euros.
Oh, nice one.
Where he was refereeing, like he was working at Euro 2024. And then just to triple, hit the trifecta here, you're probably wondering, how could a Premier League referee be so fucking stupid to allow pictures like this to be taken when they are meant to be, completely unbiased people and, I don't know, treat their job professionally and they do get drug tested and all that. Him and his referee mates went on holiday at one point, and there is a photo of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them sitting with Indonesian hookers.
Man's not allowed to have hobbies. That's crazy.
6 of them. They're all posing for it. Arms around the women of the night. Alleged women of the night, to be fair. They don't have signs on their fucking heads that call them hookers or anything. Yeah, I just think it's funny. He was involved in a few things. One of which being that Rodri handball. That was very blatantly handball that probably should have been given as such. I think he was either VAR or on-field referee for that Martin Odegaard clearly controlling the ball in the box against Salah with his hand. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Seems a bit sus to me, but anyway, I hope he gets fucked if appropriate, but only if found guilty that he gets completely fucked.
Oh yeah, not on a future trip to Indonesia.
Oh, if he's paying for it, he can do what the fuck he wants. And on the note of results, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Tottenham. Funnily enough, I don't know how this is news. They're all to seek compensation if Man City is found guilty of 115 charges.
Crazy.
It's like no
Who
shit.
would have thought? Yeah.
They've allegedly launched notices because they're worried that the statute of limitations will pass by the time this court case is finished.
Far out.
Which, if you're regular folk, you're just worried that Man City might tie this thing up until we're all dead and buried.
Yeah, correct.
We won't see a result, but anyway.
Definitely.
Correct.
And we're on the international break now. Liverpool top of the league, looking pretty good. Can't complain.
Very good. Very good. Future's looking good.
Which one did you
Liverpool, Liverpool to win at 650.
Sick.
So pretty good.
Didn't have them for the Champions League, did you?
No.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Champions League yet.
Yeah, I haven't looked too much into that just yet. But knowing me, I'll have a sprinkle on it at some point.
If one of their next Champions League games after the break is against Real Madrid, I would hazard a crack if Liverpool beat Real Madrid to then hammer Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
Respectfully. No, the other one.
Respectfully.
Responsibly, the other R word. Yeah. But also respectfully, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna bet, do it responsibly. If you're gonna hammer your wife, do it respectfully.
Yeah. Quick flip of the coin, and then we'll send you into your fucking webinar. What do you reckon?
Absolutely. I just got a Teams link via email just before. So
Wait, they're doing it on Teams?
yeah.
You'd think they do it on Zoom. Don't you have to have a Microsoft account to do it on Teams?
No.
Like you can have a
just join as
personal
guest.
Microsoft account, I think. But
Yeah.
No, you can do it through the web, through browser.
oh,
Why are you not letting me select tab like usual?
whose flip is it, Matt? Do you remember?
No idea.
Your memory doesn't span that far.
Nah. Completely out of it.
Fucking slack, mate.
All right, I'm gonna have to go all screen and try and not share the secrets.
What secrets?
All right, can we see the screen, boys?
Meeting link confidential.
Yep.
To be fair, the confidential thing will have passed tomorrow morning at the public unveiling or whatever. But
Yeah, exactly. All right, here you go, Keelan. It's your flip.
ooh,
What would you like?
yeah, I'll go heads.
Heads.
I think.
All right, thank you.
It auto-filled loss.
Yeah. That's good. Flipping.
Big money.
Hey, very
we're
good.
back.
Take that.
I can't believe it
autofill.
defaults to loss, even though you haven't put in a.
It just reads.
I
from
don't
the
care.
two cells.
Like, still, like, change the formula.
Yeah, you can if you want. You've got access to the sheet. All right, Keelan, lifetime 21 and 20, back over 500.
Must be nice.
So let me shake my desk real quick.
Excellent. All right, and we are 66 and 57 as a team, 53.66%.
It's not bad.
How good.
I'll take it.
All right, excellent. Thank you, boys. Good to do this again. And
Good to do you again.
oh, stop it. See you next week.
Goodbye.
Cheerio.